To round out the Overwatch League Power Rankings Season 4, my power rankings will be the Seoul Dynasty in APAC. And first of all, let's just make the change. I will put them in, that is new, I'm going to put them in second place. And for this, I will put them in third place. So put Seoul Dynasty in third place and second place in APAC. Well, third place in IRL in the actual in the overall the standings. Let's talk about the roster. So DPS, they kept Fit and Profit. They got rid of Illicit, but they got Sabiobi. Oh my god, I just creamed my pants. Profit and Sabiobi in the exact same team. Oh my god. That's gonna be a great, great roster, I'll be honest. That's gonna be very, very crispy. Very, very crispy, let's just say that. Definitely better than last season. I think Illicit was definitely right to bench a lot. But having Sabiobi in, that's really good. Support, they kept Creative, who I think is very, very average. He's a very average flex support. But they got Anamo, who's in the main support. Very solid main support. Is he better than Toby and Slime? Sadly, most likely. Better than Slime? I don't know. They're most likely the same. But better than Toby? Sadly, yes. Even though I wish I wouldn't say that. But Anamo in, it's definitely going to It's definitely going to be having the support lineup a lot more scarier. It's not as scary as the Florida one, as I mentioned, but a little bit more scarier as it was last season. And I just wish they kept Badosin. I was hoping they kept Badosin, but they didn't really use Badosin a whole lot. They normally use creative, which is sad, but kind of makes sense. And for the tank, they kept Marvel and Jester, and they just have 2U as the lone off tank. Now, if they do what they did last season and just have Marvel and Jester in the same lineup, then I don't even understand why you even have an off tank. But yeah, I guess you would. So, is 2U better than Michelle? I don't think so. Definitely not. I do not think Michelle. Sorry, I do not think 2U is better than Michelle. I wish they kept Michelle, but they didn't. They decided to put him to Toronto. But it looks good, I guess. Like, it's a pretty good roster. It's a pretty good tank lineup, I'll be honest. Having Marvel and Jester there in the main tank and 2U in the off tank. It looks good. It's definitely better than last season, I'll be honest. And they definitely have a higher chance of winning um this whole this whole thing maybe. And also possibly the APAC region as well. Possibly win the APAC region as a whole. So hopefully that'll be really, really good for the Seoul Dynasty fans. And I'm really expecting a DPS lineup of Prophet and Sabiobi. If not, it's most likely just going to be Fit and Prophet again. Sabiobi can be just a backup. But I have a lot of high hopes for them. Uh, Anama Creative, yeah. It's going to be a very average support lineup, but it's going to be very, very good though. I think it's going to be a very scary support lineup. Tanks, Marvel Gesture to you. I think off tank is definitely the weakest point. Along with flex support, just because I feel like Craven 2 they didn't really prove themselves last season that much. I think Creative is good, but I don't think he really got proven that he's really, really good. And same with 2, even 2 was in a 2-way contract, so it kind of makes sense. But still, I don't really. If 2U can perform really, really well, then Seoul can possibly can possibly be the best team in APAC. But how would I know? Because I don't know. For now the coaches, they have Chang Gong, who was formerly from London, who's very, very good, and they have MMA. Now they got, I think MMA was in during the off season, but they got Bong Roy. I'm probably butchering that, if I did apologize, I'm just gonna just call him Bong just to be easier. I have no idea about this player. I have no clue about this player. Or this player, this coach. He was okay. He was an analyst for the Seoul Dynasty, so he's basically been upgraded. But yeah, I guess. I guess, yeah. Like, the coaches looks good. Definitely Changong and MMA, but I don't know about Bong Rory. I just don't know. It's up in the air still, but yeah. So that is legit it. That is all. It like Seoul Dynasty looks good, but not as not as good as Shanghai. So that is the my power rankings currently. I will be changing. I'll possibly be changing them up in another maybe in a stream, um, or in a video. I don't really know, but I'm very happy with the NA and EU. The only thing NA and APAC. The only thing I'm possibly going to change is if they add more coaches, more like if something basically changes in any of these teams, and I will be talking about them and how they will affect my power rankings. But it looks pretty good. I quite like it. It looks very solid now. Like I may change Hangzhou and Gladiators, which I'm probably most likely planning to. I may put Atlanta above Philly. I don't know. It's a lot of stuff up in the air currently, but yeah. So I guess that is it. That is it for the power rankings. I may change them. Just like I said, I may change them. I will, if I do, which is most likely, I will be going over them around April maybe. I don't really know. And if my mind changes to any of them, I will be talking about them, and I'll say why I changed them. I will obviously have the NA and EU power rankings also on the side as well, so you can also have a look at what I did there, and also most likely also here as well. But yeah, so that is it. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, enjoyed this little series that I decided to do because I was bored and I decided to really have fun and make a video on each of the teams and where I place them. But yeah, that's it for me now. I hope you guys enjoyed this series. Catch you guys on next time in another video. Goodbye.